everyone. Today I'm gonna create a first impression video, I guess. It's a new foundation. I have this Milani Glow Hydrating Skin Tint. I have mine in 210, and it claims to be electrolyte and it has coconut water blend. Okay, so it's electrolyte and coconut water blended. So we will try this today. I'm gonna try this Jordana Brows of Fluff and Shape product as well. This one I've not tried. This by Milani, or not by Milani, but Jordana. And then I also have this brow pencil here by Jordana. I think I've tried this way back in the day. I'm not sure. It's the Shape and Tame retractable brow pencil. Now, they were on sale, and they only had blonde available. So I will probably have more like a natural brow look with these products, because both brow products are in the shade blonde, but I can make it work. And so now let's get started. Okay, with this first impression. Also, I'm going a little bit too fast. I'm also going to be using a new eyeshadow palette. This is by Clean Color. It's called Art of Shade. This is what it looks like. I know, y'all, it's kind of hard on a webcam. Y'all, lately I just been needing to really quickly like upload my videos, so been using my webcam, but y'all kind of get the idea. Like, do I need to bring them up forward closer? But there's some pretty colors in there and some shimmers and stuff like that. I'll show it better maybe in another video when it's like daylight time, because it's over in the evening right now. But I'm trying to create a video because actually it's not showing up as good as I would like for it to, as far as the palette and everything. But we're going to try to make this video happen. So to apply this foundation with. First, a beauty sponge. This is not the beauty blender. This is just a beauty sponge from NYX Cosmetics. I'm going to use this on one side of my face. And on the other side, I'm going to use this brush from, what is it? Coastal Scents, okay? And there's not a name. It's just a buff brush I'm going to use on one side of the face because I like to do that, because with a sponge, sometimes some certain foundations look better with a beauty sponge. And then sometimes a foundation looks better with a brush, okay? So I'll let you take a look at both of them so you can determine which side you like the best, okay? So I'm going to go in with the Milani Glow Hydrating Skin Tint, and hopefully, this matches. Y'all, in the history of me wearing makeup, this is one problem that I have, is I hate having to buy two foundations. That's usually how it's been in my makeup history. And I ain't gonna say history because I'm still doing makeup, but y'all know what I mean. Ever since I started doing wearing makeup, I cannot get just one foundation. Usually I have to go with two. So hopefully this does match. And this is a skin tint. I'm thinking, oh, I think this is gonna be really good match. Hope so. But I'm gonna put just a little bit on first and see how well that works out, and then I can build it up. So I'm just adding a little bit on one side here like this. That's just a dab or two, because I don't know, that this might have some major coverage. I know when I saw it at Walgreens, I saw that a lot of people had bought this, and I thought, well, not a lot of people, but it was a few tubes, a good bit amount of tubes that was bought, and this is fairly new in my area. So I'm gonna use the beauty sponge on this side, okay? This is the NYX beauty sponge, and I'm gonna blend this in. So I thought I would give it a try because I love skin tints, because I can go in with more powder and go in with a contour stick or something to get more coverage and all of that. So I thought for the price, that was really good. Like, I think it was $8 or something like that. I'm not sure, y'all, but it was something about that. Oh, you can smell the coconut. Oh my God, it smells so good. It smells like coconut. Okay, I'm already a fan. Okay, just the smell of fresh coconuts. I love cocoa butter, anything coconut smell or coconut scented. I love it. That smells so good. Oh my goodness. I'm already a fan. Now, what I do notice is that it is truly indeed a skin tint. It's kind of blending in like a lotion. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a lotion. With just a little bit of color to it. So this is not going to be good for any of you that love full coverage. This is not going to work. Maybe with powder, because I will be using powder later on to set all of this. But on a natural day, this will be perfect because it has this beautiful coconut smell. And it is like a lotion. It looks like a lotion with the glow part. I do see a slight glow. Not nothing like really super duper glowy. But I don't know now. As it sat there for a little bit, it might get really, really dewy. We'll see. So far, it's looking dewy, but not really, really like a amazing glow. It doesn't have amazing glow quite yet. Just kind of looks wet or dewy, okay? And so the coverage is very light. I say light coverage, not even medium. However, I'm going to do one more coat, but first, let's go ahead and try the side, try the other side with the brush. Let's see what a brush, yeah, I'm dropping my stuff. Can you believe I dropped my lid? Like, what the hell? Y'all know I'm clumsy, right? Y'all let me find my top, because this will dry out, and I definitely don't want this to dry out. It's too brand new to dry out, okay? So give me a second here. I heard it fall, and Lord only knows where did it go. Like, I know it rolled somewhere. It's somewhere in this room, that's for sure. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we got the lid. Okay, I don't want this to dry up real quick. So what I'm noticing though, y'all, as this is drying up, because it takes a little while to dry, I feel like I got more coverage, a little bit more coverage, but it's still light. It's not like really covering up a whole lot. But if you look at this side, you can see that there's something on versus this side. You can see like my little, where I had broke out right here. You can see my under eyes where it's hyperpigmentation and all of that. And then over here on this side, of course, you see some coverage. Now, I did not put nothing underneath the eyes, so you can kind of tell the difference between the skin tint here and my natural skin. So it does cover just a little bit after it dries, but in my opinion, it's still light coverage. It's not even medium with just one coat. Maybe with two. I don't know. Maybe medium coverage with two. I don't know. And I'm just barely, like, the dots that I'm putting on is very small little dots. Like, it's not nothing like a whole lot. It's not like I normally usually do. But you instantly do smell the coconut smell. It's absolutely amazing. So now I'm going in with this brush from Coastal Scents. And I'm just going to dab this into my skin. And as I'm putting this on, you guys, trying to figure out which one do I think is the best. Sometimes it takes a little while. Let me just keep going. Does it make a difference? Is there a difference? I don't think there's a difference whether you use a beauty sponge or a brush. I don't think there's a difference. So whichever product you like to use, whether it be a beauty blender or a beauty sponge or a brush, it doesn't matter with this skin tint. Okay, this is just a light coverage, everyday type of product, just like a skin tint is meant to be. But some skin tints do have full coverage ability. I got some, okay, but this one does not. This is light coverage. Brush or non-brush? Yeah. Now I can add another layer of this. I'm gonna go one more time with the layer over here on this side. And this time I'm gonna use my finger, just kind of dab in a little extra product. This smells so amazing. And I got some product on my shirt, so if y'all notice that, it's just foundation. Okay, so all right, got another amount, a good amount on this side. So now I'm blending it in. Okay. Now this does add, it's obvious that I've added more on. I'm gonna put it that way. Is it majorly covering things? No. But does the second layer help? Yes. It gets a little thick looking. So if you're going for an everyday natural day, only use one layer. But say if you want to add a little extra, you want a little extra, like you want people to know that you got something on your skin outside of a lotion or a a luminous lotion or something on, then go with 2 layers, okay? Because with 1 layer, it's gonna look like you just have a luminous lotion on, like something like a regular facial moisturizer that may have a luminous glow. But with the second layer, you obviously can tell that this product is a makeup product. Some kind of makeup is on, like a tinted moisturizer or a skin tint, or somebody gonna know that you got something on. In other words, everybody gonna tell. Okay, so you can definitely see with the second layer. Do the other side of my face with the brush. Gonna make it even. And I have to say that for people that is oily, this may not be your best friend. I'm just saying. My skin is starting to look really oily. Okay, because it's a glow foundation. So your skin, I almost dropped that again. Your skin is going to look very glowy. And when they say glowy, I mean glowy. And I like it. I like dewy and glowy foundations. Like I said, I'm not into matte foundations. I will wear them from time to time. But for me, I feel like the more glow that you have, to me, the healthier the skin looks. And I have researched that, and I created a video stating which foundation is better, luminous or matte. And you have more skin benefits with a glowy finish or a dewy finish. Usually these foundations has amazing nutrients in it, like this one has coconut in it. So I like it, and my skin look amazing. Again, with this side with the brush, I feel like when you use the brush, it doesn't, this may seem weird, but this is the truth. With the brush, you can kind of tell that, you can see that something's on my skin, but it still looks somewhat natural on this side versus the side with the beauty sponge. It looks a little bit more thicker, like the product looks thicker. It looks like you've got something on. So with the brush, I think the brush kind of thins it out versus the beauty sponge. And that's weird, isn't it? Usually the brush makes everything look a little bit more, put on or whatever. Looks like it's noticeable that you got something on. But in this case with this foundation, I feel like the beauty sponge actually helps you to achieve more product, or you're able to put more product onto the skin with the beauty sponge versus a brush. I think the product is getting into the brush itself. See there? Where it's really, I know you're going to see like signs of makeup, but if you can really tell, you can see some of that product got down into the brush. Like some of it's coming all the way down to here. So this product kind of gets into your brush head. So therefore, you're not going to get as much coverage as you do with the beauty sponge, because the product really isn't getting into the beauty sponge as much as it is with the brush. You can see it's very noticeable. I know that this brush head is cream colored, but but this is black too. Black shows as well as cream does. If you look at the product, there's more product into this brush than there is on this beauty sponge. So there's that. All right, so we're going to keep it going. And so the next thing I'm going to do is, usually I do my concealer. like this boost. All right, so while we're right here at this point, I'm going to go ahead and show you the brow products. And I do need to set this concealer though. Usually I go ahead and set everything before I get to my brows, and I go ahead and put on my powder. So that's probably what I need to do, because I don't want anything to like get all but I normally like to wait just a little bit before I go in and sit in or set that concealer. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. So I'm going to use the Jordana Shape and Tame retractable brow pencil. This is in blonde. Now this is just going to make my brows is just going to look natural. It's probably not going to make much of a change unless the brow, what is it called? The brow, feather brow gel. It might make a difference. I don't know, but we will see. So they didn't have like a brown or anything. Like I said, these products are on sale. I think they may not be selling this in the area where I live at anymore at Walgreens. Maybe they're not going to sell Jordana, or they're bringing in new products by Jordana. I do not know, but they have a good sale going on. And so this right here was like 99 cents. So, and they didn't have no other shades. All the other shades had been bought out. So I said, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and go with this one. I can make this work. And it's retractable. So that's good. So I am going to brush through my brows. Now, y'all don't. I know you see my brows and you go, ooh, girl, you need to fix your brows. I know that. But I am growing out my brows right now. And then I will think about what shape I want to, you know, get them waxed in. Like, what shape do I want? Something to go with my face. Obvious. And I think I'm gonna let a professional do it. So I'm letting them grow out as thick as they can and then get them fixed. For right now, we're gonna make everything work. So this is the blonde pencil. And once again, you're not gonna be able to see it, but just a little bit. Like, I can see it. Like, look at there. It's a little darker there versus this over here. Like, this side look almost transparent. But over here, you can see where I put the product on right there. So you can see it. And I sort of like this because this is giving me like that natural brow look. I do. I like this. There's nothing wrong with it. Um, It doesn't look too bold or too much or too, because lately I've been having like these bold dark brows, which are beautiful. But is it really naturally mine? Like, no, I don't have naturally beautiful dark brows. I wish I did, but I do not. My brows have always been thin ever since I was born. Okay, I was born with thin red blonde brows. Okay, just that's just the way it is. So, and that's the way my brows are. But I do get products too. And I was using the Just for Men like stuff for a little bit, and then I only used it one time, and then I got nervous. I was like, is this really safe? Because, you know, everything that happened to my eye, I didn't want to try it again because I thought, nah, I don't want to take a risk on, you know, anything like that. But most people say it's perfectly fine to tint the brow with that product, but I don't know, you guys. I just didn't do it again. Okay, tried it once and I didn't do it again. And this is not, my brows is not going to be perfect, but y'all, you can definitely see the difference that this did fill in my brows very nicely. And it's good. It's a smooth pencil. It works. That's all I can say. Smooth. I just hope it's not so smooth that it shifts. You know, like shifts if it say if it gets warm out, or if it gets like if it rains or something. I hope it's not just like so smooth that it moves around and then your brows is just like a mess. I don't know. I'll find out though. um, I hope not, because some products, some brow products that are like that, that's real smooth sometimes, they can be like easy to move around. Like you can touch your face and there goes the color. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So now I'm gonna add on to the brow pencil color that I just put on. I'm gonna use the Jordana Feather Brow Gel. Okay, so let's try this out. This is new. It's like a mascara. This is how it looks. And we're going to set it because I think we're going to need to set that brow pencil anyway. And I'm going to put it on this brow on this side and see if there's a difference. I like this brow pencil. I mean, brow mascara. The brow pencil I'm not too sure about. I'm afraid that it's just so smooth and easy to, put on that it might just rub off during the day. I'm not sure. It don't mattify when you put it on. Now this mascara here, I like it. I just hope it dries. Everything like this is going on like really wet like and dewy as well. Like everything's dewy. Dewy and moisturizing. So I'm doing the other brow and it's a perfect match to that pencil. But actually it seems like my brows look just a little bit more deeper with the brow mascara, and that's good. But they look very natural though, my brows. So I don't have a shape or anything, but I'm thinking about y'all. I don't know if I'm going to wait on I don't know. I'm kind of scared to go in and have that done right now just because of, the coronavirus and stuff. I feel like just doing my best to keep my own brows in shape right now. But I would love to get them professionally waxed. So this is how it looks. This is how everything looks. And like I said, don't judge me too much on my brows because I know they looking wild, honey. Letting them grow out. And once I put on my eyeshadows and shit, everything will look a little bit better. I ain't worried about my brows right now. They look so they look so bad. Okay, that's the thing about when you want to start over with your brows. Like when you put on makeup, it's like, my brows though. My brows. That's not like, look at that. It's like, we excuse that. But as far as the brow pencil and this brow gel, I don't know about it. I don't know. It hasn't set yet. I'm used to having a powder on, something that sets my brows. And at the end of this video, when I get everything on, if this stuff hasn't set, I might just set it with a powder. But I don't know about these. Okay, but I do like the Milani Glow Hydrating Skin Tint, even though it makes me look very oily. Okay, I don't know. Y'all probably can't see it, but I look oily. Like, see there, y'all, like, look at my skin. Like, I look oily. Okay, this makes you look like you've added, okay, I'm going to be honest. It looks like I've just put some Vaseline on and maybe just a dab of foundation. Like how you just put a dab of foundation on and then you put some, like you put a dip, grab a little bit of Vaseline on your finger and you mix it together and you just kind of put it on. It's kind of what it looks like. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm just being honest. But do I like the product? Yes, it smells like coconut and I think it's a great product for dry skin days and just whenever you need some moisture, okay, or when you want to go really natural with makeup. Okay, so that's all I can say about that. So now what I'm going to do before I even start with my eyeshadow palette, because that's what I'm looking at, my mascara, impression. I'm gonna go ahead and do my break out my skin because like I said, it does feel like Vaseline on the skin. That's the skin tint from Milani. It really does, you guys. I'm sorry, but I love Milani Cosmetics, but this one I don't know. Okay, so now we're gonna go on in with I normally like to go ahead and do my bronzer and stuff like that. So with bronzers, I'm gonna go with my natural bronzer and then I'll probably go in with more. Actually, you guys, let me go ahead and do all of my first impressions. Then, y'all, I can go back and finish all of that. That will be the best thing to do. So, I'm going to go ahead and use this Art of Shade palette by Clean Colors. This is what it looks like. Really nice little small palette of how many shades? This one is called Smudge. And it has 3, 6, 9... 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 eyeshadow colors in it. And I'm going to use this one today. Now, let me grab a couple of brushes. I think I'll use, I'm getting, like, I've got to clean some brushes, you guys. I haven't done that. And I need to do that as soon as I can. I clean my brushes. I mean, I never reuse any, like, eye makeup brushes. I always clean them before I use them again. So it's almost getting to that point where I need to like clean my brushes. Yeah. Guess I've said that a few times now. Okay, so I'm going to go in with, I think I'm going to do my brow bone first. And I'm going to take this brush here first. And I'm going to go into this color, this cream light color. I know y'all can't really see it good, but I'm going to go in with that and kind of like help define my brows. Would have been better if I had sculpted them with concealer. I could have done that. But y'all, I'm just going to keep it as is. Like, this is like, I'm not going for a real glam look because the foundation is just so natural. So I'm not going to go for that real glam look. I'm just putting on makeup and going with it, okay? So that's nice. That didn't highlight my brows too much or brow bone, but it gave me a little highlight there. So I'm okay with that. Now I'm going to go in with my transition shade. And I think I'm going to, this is more like a cool tone palette. Did I even mention that? Hold on, you guys. Sort of like cool tone. So we're going to stick with the cool tone shades. I'm going to go in with this one and that one right there to start off. It's like that. And I'm going to have to look this way. Ooh, that's a lot of pigmentation there. Whoa, that's really cute. Didn't even need that much. product on my brush. And I'm going above my crease. This is how I do it. And just blending it out or blending it in. Now on the edges here, I am going to smooth this out around the edges like that. All right, so I'm gonna do this one eye, y'all, and then I can do everything else off camera. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, this beautiful cool tone brown shade. I'll go right here and then go on into the crease. This brush is a little too big for that. I thought I had got a smaller brush. I did. This one here. So I'm going to go in with that brush, with this brush here, and put this shade into my crease and slightly above my crease. Just like that right there. And sort of blend it into the crease. Sort of. I always say sort of because I'm not the most perfect blender. Some days my eyeshadows is amazing. Some days, on other days, it is not. And especially after my eye injury, it has even gotten really, like, really tough to try to blend out eyeshadows, like, as good as I want. But it's okay, though. Okay. Just blending. The eyeshadows are a little patchy, like going on. They shouldn't be as patchy, like I'm having to add on this color right here over and over. And for it to be like one of the deepest tone shade in the palette, it shouldn't take this much time to like add the color on. Like I shouldn't have to go over and over and over with it, but it's not really that bad either. So this is like a like it, but yeah, type of makeup eyeshadow palette. But for the price, I cannot complain too much. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah, you do. You know what I'm talking about. So now I'm gonna go in with, I don't know, let's see what color is that. I think I don't know, I've been into like the real light, I like this pink too, shimmer. I don't know which one I want to pick from. Like, I've been doing this look for the same look over and over and over. I sort of like this light pink look, but then there's this purple as well. Oh, it's got like that's very unique, but I don't think it'll go and match real good. I'm gonna go with this pink shimmer right here. I think it's really pretty, and I think it's gonna bring out this look and give me a crease. The shimmers are really nice. This one is really nice. So I think this palette, the shimmers, is what you're going to enjoy the most than the matte shades, because that matte shade that I just put on, especially the deeper tone one, it didn't go in really good. So just saying. It was sort of patchy like. And sometimes we just don't have time to keep going over the shadows over and over and over and over and over. You know, you get tired of that. Then sometimes you got all day, you know, sit here and just, you know, work with something for a while. But, okay. I'm not even trying to put this on really neat and precise, you guys. Like, this is like me getting dressed on a regular day and say I want to glam up just a little bit. Ooh, this wig hurt. Okay, you guys, but I'm gonna add a little shimmer on my bottom lash line as well. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in with this shimmer. I just used this pink one. I'm gonna use this, like, I think it's like a champagne rose gold type of color. And I'm gonna put that underneath the bottom, like on the bottom lash line. Hopefully, I like this look because it really does grab like a lot of sparkle, and it just grabs a lot of attention to the eye makeup look. But I hope this like glitter don't actually like be a problem for my eyes. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna glitter gets everywhere. I'm gonna put this on, then I'm gonna go in with the matte shade. I just want a little shine underneath my lashes. And I'm basically putting it underneath my lashes. Not on my lashes, but under my lashes. I don't think I'm gonna put any color on because I want to put not eyeliner on, but I think I'm gonna go in really thick with my mascara. So I'm gonna leave it just like that, and you get a little sparkle there under the eye. And I'm gonna blend this shade just a little bit, blend it in a little better. Then I'm gonna go back in with, I don't think that's gonna work. No, it's not. I'm gonna go back in with the brown shade with this brush here and sort of really get my curve, or what I should say, not curve, but my, like, I really want to show off my crease to the best of my ability. So it may look a little too thick and chunky there. And that's just how I've been having to do my makeup. Just plain and simple, like to do it a certain way after the eye injury and all. So it's all right with me. I have to do what I have to do. So now you got to take a look at this really short term, short form of eye makeup look. I didn't go like really crazy, or I didn't really create anything real bold and all of that. But I can say this. It's not like, I think the shimmers is more prettier than the mattes. I think the matte shades are a hit and miss in this palette. But I do think the shimmers are worth the money. Like, if you wanted to buy this palette, it's very inexpensive. But I'm just saying that the shimmer tones, like this is obviously a pretty shimmer tone. It sort of reminds me of some of those Stella, what is it, glitter eyeshadows or whatever. It sort of remind me of that, the shimmer tones or whatnot, especially this one here. And this one too, is just, I just put a minimum amount underneath the lashes. But I'm just saying, okay. So this is like, I like it for the shimmers, but I don't know about the mattes. The mattes, I think, are going to be, they're somewhat hard to blend out. They want to be a little chunky, and also when you try to blend it out, they kind of get, the color kind of gets separated as you try to blend it out. Certain areas you can still see the color, in other areas it's thin. Okay, so that's the Art of Shade palette by Clean Colors. So now we're gonna do this Lash Sensational Curvitude mascara. All right, you guys. So I've been using this, and basically I still have to not curve, but I still have to curl my lashes. But we're gonna try it today without curling my lashes or using my eyelash curler. This is how the brush looks. Okay, I don't have a problem with how the brush is made, but we'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. So what I do is I do the underside with the back side, this side here. I'll go ahead and coat my lashes underneath the bottom like this. And I don't get like way in there because of my eye. I just have to be very gentle these days. I just don't do some things that sometimes I wish I could do. I just try to be as careful with my eyes as I can. Okay, so I've really coated them really nicely underneath, or the base of my lashes, you can say. Now, what I do is I dip again. And I'm actually going to take that same side. You can either take this side and just go around like that if your lashes are super long. Like you can literally go down like this and then roll it. And I just did. You get a slight curl, but y'all, not nothing spectacular. It is a curl, okay? You do see a curl, but some of my lashes is still straight. So I don't really like this one as much, this mascara, as much as the original. See what I'm saying? Like you look at this eye and my lashes still look about the same. It just look like they have been coated with mascara. So does it really give you a really good curl? I would say a very little. But I do like how this mascara coats the lashes, and this mascara do separate the lashes. I've just added on a good bit. That's just what I like. So that's just what I think about it. And then on the bottom, I just absolutely just take that back side, like this side of it right there. Okay, and no need in curling the bottom lashes, so I just kind of zigzag through and coat them. Now I do like this mascara for the bottom. The bottom lashes, to me, I is not like it. This brush helps me to not smudge out my bottom lashes unless I want to. If you look at my bottom lashes, like they look really good, separated, not too like smudged in a sense. Like the mascara doesn't look too thick and clumpy. It's just right. See here? So it's wonderful to me as a bottom lash type of mascara wand. So I like it for that, and I will keep the mascara. But as far as the top lashes, I don't think it really gives a lift, like a curl lift. If y'all see it, then okay. But for me, I don't see it that much. Just a little bit, just very little. Like I still need to use a lash curler, in my opinion. So y'all, basically that right there concludes my first impression products. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and finish my makeup, and then I will come back, okay, with the finished overall look, okay? So that's what I think about the products, you guys, and all. And so I'm going to add on my bronzer and stuff. So when I come back, everything's going to be complete. So hold on for a minute. Okay, you guys, so yeah, this is the finished result. I will tell you a few things that y'all don't know what I used to complete this finished look. I absolutely love the look. I love everything, you guys. Yeah, so let me go ahead and just tell you what I used. Now, I know I'm very close, and this webcam is not like the best of lighting. That's the issue with a webcam. And Like I am like down to very minimum light. So I don't know if it's gonna take me just like take no, that's terrible. I've gotta have some light, but like I said, for some reason it's just showing up grayish and I don't like that. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. So I'll tell you what I use and hopefully you can see it. You know the first impressions, but I do have an update. I feel like the Milani Glow hydrating skin tint. I think it is a nice foundation or skin tint. I told you it would be good just for every day. And I wouldn't, consider this something that you would put on for a full face of makeup. But look at me. I have a full face of makeup. And what I'm going to tell you is after some time, you do get some coverage. You just don't get it instantly. And another thing, I did add powder on top as y'all seen. So that added some extra coverage as well. But I have to say that with the powder on top of this, and then going back in with a wet beauty sponge, you guys, and tap into some blush and put on the cheeks, it looks so amazing. You do have like the finish is luminous. The finish is just so like y'all do y'all not see that? Like it's so luminous. But now when I look at it, it's not too overly luminous. At the beginning, it looked so luminous. But I feel like the more products you put on, such as powder, a loose setting powder, and blush and contour or bronzer, that just kind of mixes in good with the skin tint and makes it wearable where it's not just a everyday um type of a skin tint. Like you can't like use what I'm saying is you can't use this skin tint and have a full face of makeup. It's just you need to add extra products on. If you don't, then I feel like you don't get all of this beautiful results that I got right now. Because as I was putting on extra things such as my blush, my highlight, and my contour shade, and all of that, it started to look better and better because I think that the glow product, the coconut blend that's in there is actually bringing out or actually taking the blush, is actually bringing out the blush and the contour shade and making it bold. I really do think so. I think the coconut blend in this is amazing. And maybe the electrolyte product, it says it's an ultra luminous. Okay, I'm gonna read the directions. It's an ultra luminous skin tint, sheer to light coverage, melts into skin for a naturally dewy glow. And that is 100% when you first put it on. But it does work perfectly with powder. It's not like one of those luminous foundations that you can only like it doesn't go good with powder. Like some luminous and dewy or glowy foundations or skin tints, you can't put powder on it or it cakes up or it gets like all chalky on the skin. Well, this doesn't. Okay, you can add powder, you can add blush, which is additional powder, and you can add contour on top of it, and it just seems to bring out more of that beautiful finish that you may be achieving for a full face effect. So, y'all, I love this foundation. After mentioning at the beginning that this would be something I would just wear to just like put on and just go out the door, basically, what I was saying from the beginning. But y'all, this is really nice when you want something sheer and then you just add powder on and you want to put on your powder and your blush and stuff, but you want something sheer underneath or something a little light, but yet a little glow underneath. This is so good. Like, I love it, okay? And so I have nothing but good things to say for this because I do love it. As I was putting on my makeup, I noticed that the finish looked better and better. Okay, so this is a product that it looks better as you go, and that means as you go as into other products. So after putting on the foundation, you add on the powder, you add on the blush, you add on the contour shade, and it just gets better and better. Your finish gets better and better. Something about the coconut blend. I do believe in coconut. I know that coconut, like coconut butter and stuff like that, is very beautiful for the skin anyways. So having something like this with coconut in it is amazing for the skin. So yes, and this is light, but I have to say though, even though I love the finish, my skin tends to still feel like I have like a little Vaseline on my skin. And if you don't like that feeling, you don't like the way Vaseline feels on the skin, okay, you may not like this foundation or this skin tint, I should say. But now, as you know, as it dries, it's not as heavy feeling as it was when I first put it on. So I think with this product, you really don't need a moisturizer because it has coconut in it. That's good for the skin alone, and that's going to moisturize the skin anyway. So I do not recommend moisturizing the skin. I did, okay, but I do recommend a primer, especially if you're oily, okay. But this is a nice foundation. Once again, it's the Milani Glow Skin Tint. Very nice. Very, very nice. Love it. Okay, so basically, y'all know about the Art of Shade, okay, by Clean Color. It's one of those palettes. You either use it, go ahead and buy it because it's inexpensive, and make do with it, okay? I wouldn't say it's a bad palette, but I will say this. If you look at my eyeshadows, I basically top the shimmer all over that brown shade that I put into the crease. I think that this is a product where when you use some of the matter shades, like this matte shade, that matte shade, this matte shade, whatever shade you decide to use, I feel like you need to use the shimmer all over that matte shade, and then the eyeshadow look better in my opinion. So I'm just saying it's not too bad after I put the shimmer shade on top as a topper, as an eyeshadow topper. It actually looks really good. It doesn't look that bad. So this is a product that I would say it's not bad. It's just you got to use it in a certain way. And that is put the matte shades on first and then just go in with one of the shimmers on top, and it looks absolutely fabulous. Okay, so that's the way that's what I think about that palette. That's the way I would use the palette. Another palette that I used is this one here that I didn't mention. I used this off camera. This is a Beauty For You palette. This is a bronzer and highlighter palette. I'm sorry. And I basically used this highlighter with this golden shade, and I added a little highlight right there, just a little bit, and right there on my nose. I absolutely love this palette. I love the blushes. I use the blushes a lot, so that's just an additional product that I use. Another product that I use is the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation in Chestnut. That's what I use to bronze up my skin with very nicely. I love this shade. It's like a red tone bronze color. It looks very pretty. I wish y'all could see it better. Like maybe if I did, yeah, that looks a little bit better. But I'm further away from you. But y'all get it? Like, look at that. Like, I was really able to kind of sculpt my face really nice with this. So, I like that. Y'all know I love the Believe Beauty products anyways. Going back to my first impression product, the Lash Sensational Curvature by Maybelline. I did not curl my lashes with the curl lash or lash curler. I just basically just did my other eye the same way I did the first eye. I would say that you don't get a major curl, but there's a little lift, okay? Just a little lift with the lashes. As you can see, with my lashes are done, you know, not just on one side, but on both sides. Now I'm starting to see just a little bit of a lift, but I still would prefer to use a lash curler and then apply this. And this is like a mascara I consider like for every day rather than a mascara like for this type of look that's going on. I feel like something that's a little bit more like voluminous would look better with this type of look. But for natural looks, this would be an awesome mascara. I don't dislike it, but it's not my favorite. I like the other one that I use, the Original Lash Sensational, the fan effect. I like the fan effect mascara better than this one, but this one is not too bad. It's just for natural days, but it's awesome on the bottom lashes, as I already said before. It's wonderful underneath the bottom lashes. I don't actually put too much product underneath the bottom when I use this mascara, so that's really good for me. And then as far as the brow okay, as far as the brow products, I do like the brow products. My brows just look natural. Even though I added the brow products on, like this brow pencil and this gel here, and it's in blonde, and it's so I knew it was gonna look natural. But I do like it. It did dry up eventually, like it's dry now. But I do think when it gets warmer weather, I feel like this may not last on the lashes or on the not on the lashes, but may not lash it may not last on your eyebrows as long as you would want it to. I feel like if you touch your brows, the color will come off. The product will come off. Because I don't feel like it's completely set. Just like right now, it still feels a little dewy. So I do think you still need a powder after using both of these products. So it may not be something you want to do, but I'm just saying that's just my opinion about these products here, because these are all first impression products. Now I absolutely love these Love Betsy lip glosses. I have one more in nude, but I mixed these two together. Yes, I did. What I did is I actually used the red on this side of my top lip. Show it to you. Okay, just that side. Then on the other side, I used the pink because the colors are so close in, like they're almost similar. There's just a slight difference. So this one is the hot pink, and then I wanted to wear both of them because I didn't know which one I wanted to wear. So I put the hot pink on this side. Okay, just like that. Then I went ahead and used the hot pink to fill in my lip on the bottom. Just like that. Then I took the red tone and I just lined my bottom lip, like literally. Just like that. And I love it. The only thing about her lip glosses is they don't stay in place. You need a lip liner. I don't know if the lip liner would keep it in place. That's what I noticed, is that as I talk, or if I move my lips, of course, talking, eating, or whatever, this is going to get all over the place, just saying. But the color is very pigmented, as you can see. It's a very nice pigmented lip gloss, but you will need a lip liner. I do not have one on, and on the corner side is where I'm having the problem of it just kind of shifting down, or shifting out of line on the side. So recommend a lip liner or a lip gloss or lipstick sealer. There is lipstick sealers that you can use on top of the lips and then apply this product to try to keep it in line. Okay, so yeah, I got both of these and I like it. It's by the brand Love Betsy by Betsy Johnson. I have new brushes in here that I haven't even used yet. I will use those brushes in another video, but yeah, you guys, that's basically it. Like, yeah, and one more thing I'm going to say, this brush by Coastal Scents really did blend out the Milani Glow Skin Tint very nicely. This was the first time that I used this brush, so this is a first impression brush as well. I do like it, like it's not bad at all. But I do notice that with this skin tint, the skin tint product got down in the brush. So I don't know if it would do that with all of my foundations. I will find out, but just saying, you guys, I did use this for the first time and that's what happened. So that's basically it, you guys. Like, that's everything. My first impression video here. I like the way my makeup turned out. Yes, I did bring out the highlighting color on the side, if you did not notice that. For my eyes, just doing something kind of wild and out there, okay, type of look, okay. Sometimes I get in that groove and I do what I want to do, and it may not be for everybody, but I like it, so I guess that's all that matters, right? So I really did put on the makeup, but I have to say I love the entire look, and I just love my lips. I love these glosses. That I'm just staring at my lips because it's been a while since I even put on bold lipstick like this. Usually I take it right back off and go with a nude or a peachy nude shade or something nude like, and just a liner. That's what I've been doing lately. But tonight, I decided to go a little bold and, play with some makeup. And so I did. And I do like these lip glosses once again. Yeah, they don't stay in line, like on the corner side. They see starting to, like, yeah. Look at that. Okay, but it's fixable. Okay, that's the thing. So now, you guys, that is the video. I hope you all enjoy this video as much as I did, and it was fun creating this makeup this late in the evening. Like, y'all, it's like past 8 o'clock right now. It's not real late, but normally I do not make videos this late. But honestly, I feel like I'm going to start having to create videos in the evening. I just need to get better lighting. Yes. But still gorgeous. And I absolutely love it. Mwah! I love it though. The look is absolutely fabulous. The entire whole thing is gorgeous. Okay, so I thank y'all for watching. Please come back for more videos, and if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video. And please do take care of yourself out there. Be safe, you guys. Be safe, you guys, and I will see y'all in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.